So this is my old 40 Series Land Cruiser that I have been slowly bringing back to life, and I've got a problem. It's this panel here. It is super rusty. This holds the blower motor onto the panel for the heater, and it is rusty on both sides, rusty on the cab, and I've got to get rid of all that rust before I put it back on. So I've decided to pull the old Tool Pro Sandblaster out of storage. I've seen some videos recently that there's a bunch of things you can do to these sandblasters to make them actually work as a sandblaster, and hopefully I can get this working so I can use it on all the panels for my 40 Series, not just this one. So jumping into the disassembly, I'm taking off the rubber seal and the glass that goes on the top. Then I've got to take out the grate. This stops all your panels from falling into the sand and getting sucked out. This is the siphon tube that pulls the sand up into the gun. It is the worst part of this sandblaster. I'm putting some nice lights in. These are just some 12-volt lights I had lying around. The light in this does not work. These are 12-volt lights, so you can just splice into the original 12-volt switch. I found a nice spot to mount them. I wanted to mount them up nice and high. These ones are just a single bolt in either one with a nut in the back, so I just literally drilled 2 holes. I wanted to make them up nice and high so that I didn't accidentally blast them with the gun. I think it gets quite dusty in there. And after that, it was onto the stand. I just had some box section laying over and an engine stand. I had to get the right height so I didn't crouch down or hunch over. I wanted it to be nice and straight. And so I got that height, just scribed it onto a bit of box section I had left over, cut it up. Pretty simple stuff. I'm using the engine stand because I had one laying around and it already has wheels on the bottom, and I really want to be able to wheel this thing around. So I just prepped up the area with the grinder. Pretty simple, just 4 lengths, measured it out so it's up nice and straight, welded it on. This was a bit overkill. This is like 3mm thick steel that I had, but I don't know, I had it laying around, so I just used it. And after that was welded up, I went and got the cabinet and put it on top. It just fit. I did still need to make a few brackets so that I could actually bolt it on. So I had this flat bar laying around. It's like, again, 3mm thick steel. I just made 4 equal tabs, and then I cleaned them up, welded them onto the side, and then I drilled a hole in each of them through the tab and then into the cabinet so I could flick a bolt through, and then boom. That is a simple and easy stand for the sandblasting cabinet. This will be a part 1 of 2, so I'll stop this episode here and I will see you in the next one.